Tele Training Toolkit is an application suite that allows you to do remote training with the child. The toolkit is made up of two applications, the Tele Trainer app for the therapist, teacher and parent, and the Tele Trainee app for the child. Both apps can run on desktop and laptop computers, mobile phones and tablets. And can run on all major web browsers. The toolkit can support group training of up to 4 children at the same time. You can use the toolkit to do many kinds of training. From cognitive to executive functions. From eye-hand coordination to concentration. From visual perception to attention and impulse control. And even subject area training such as animals, numbers and colors. To start the training, open the browser on your desktop, notebook or tablet, go to possibletechnology.com/teletrainer to load the Tele Trainer app and enter your passcode. On the connection screen, press the Connect button to create a room so that the child can join you. Once the room is created, you will see the room number displayed on the screen. Select the game that you want the child to play. The child can be with you, or they can be at home or at other location. All they need to do is to open the browser on their desktop computer or tablet, go to possibletechnology.com/teletrainee and download the app. Tell them what the room number is, and make sure they also enter their name so that you know who they are. The upper half of Tele Trainer is the scoreboard. You will see what target objects you have selected for the training and the people who are in the room with you. When the game started, the scoreboard will be populated with the individual performance data, which we will show you in just a second. The lower half of Tele Trainer is the control center where you can dynamically adjust the game settings without interrupting the gameplay. What appears in this section will vary depending on the game that you have selected. You can start the game immediately by pressing the Start Game button. Track It is a simple game where the target objects that you have selected will fly on the child's screen. Depending on your training objective, the kid will need to click on the correct objects and ignore the incorrect ones. There are many settings that you can change, like the game background, object size, speed, correct and incorrect points, etc. Just press Update and the changes will be reflected in the game that the child is playing. You don't have to stop the game at all. For instance, if you think the child is having difficulty with the game, you can make the object bigger and fly slower. If you want to see if the child can memorize which objects are correct and which are not, you can turn off all the hints. By changing these dozen or so settings, a wide variety of gameplays can be created for different assessment and training objectives. But how do I know if the game is too easy or too difficult for the child? When the game is in progress, you will see exactly what's on the child's screen, as the same objects will appear on your screen as well. Most importantly, you will be able to see the individual child's performance in real time. Not only their overall score, but also every hit that they have made. In this example, the number 3 has appeared 6 times since the game started, and Peterson has correctly hit it once. The number 8 has appeared 7 times, and Peterson has incorrectly hit it twice. All these numbers are updated in real time. At any point in time, you can increase or decrease the difficulty level of the game by changing the game settings and press Update. Sometimes, you may not want to use all the target objects at once. Perhaps you may want to introduce the objects one at a time depending on the progress of the child. To do this, click on an object to disable it and it won't appear in the game. Let's say you only want to show 3, 6, and 9. Then all you need to do is to disable the other objects. Now, only these 3 numbers will be used. You can add back the other numbers whenever you want. If even this is not enough and you want absolute control of when and what object to appear, we have got that covered too. Just switch the game to manual mode. Then nothing will appear on the screen until you click on a target object. This is how flexible the Tele Training Toolkit is. If you want to take a break without stopping the game, just press pause. When the game is finished, click the screenshot button to capture the score for later references. But wait a minute, are there other images that I can use? How can I set whether a target object is correct or not? Good question. Press this button to select what target objects to use. We have over 1,000 images organized into over 10 different categories for you to choose from. You can select up to 10 images and indicate whether each one is a correct or incorrect response. Click Update to update the selected target objects and you are good to go. As mentioned before, we have 2 games for you to choose from at this moment. In the Show It game, the objects will line up nicely on the screen and won't move at all. In this game, you can choose how many objects you want to appear on the screen and how long they should stay before being replaced by a new one. So, different games for different training purposes. We will have separate training videos to show you how the Tele Training Toolkit can be used for impulse control training, cognitive training, visual perception training, etc. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. For more information, please visit our website at possibletechnology.com.